Alright guys, welcome back to Tiger Woods PGA Tour.
St. Andrews Golf Links. Golf in its purest form. This is where it all began more than 600 years ago. Today I'm here with Scott Van Pelt and we're ready to call some golf on this historic layout. So let's get it started down at the first tee.
2010.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next golfer to the tee.
Alright.
Nothing wrong with this drive.
These matches have been the most fun
Ladies
so
and
far.
gentlemen, please welcome to the tee from California, Anthony Kim.
But what day was it? Thursday? I think it was Thursday. The Game Awards happened, and there were some awards given out I didn't really agree with, but that doesn't matter. I can't really use a pitch. We'll talk about like some of the game announcements. I can't. I'm trying to get it to 50 and it's so difficult.
Dialed in right here.
Still probably gotta be long. Just a tad.
This putt for birdie.
Ooh.
That's a mental error.
Putting
What was
for birdie.
this?
Got the
I was
birdie.
gonna say, if that doesn't go in, I don't know how it's breaking so much. Let me actually... So when I looked it up earlier, when I was showing my brother, they like left out a bunch
The
of the
drive
games
is blind
that
from the championship
I
tee,
was
but less
excited
so
for.
from further forward. The right of the fairway features hidden bunkers and savage gorse.
it was
You won't be
IGN that
able to
left
see
them
the
all
bottom of
out,
the
but they're known for not quite doing their job right anyway.
He's gotta like this shot.
I like to go from the start of when they were announced, but it's going from like the last thing that was announced all the way. So you have Naughty Dog's new game, which we had heard it was going to be a sci-fi, a much different direction than what they were in. It's Neil Druckmann directing it, the guy that was doing, Last of Us.
Not a great
and
play. It's on the green though.
I believe he also did Uncharted, or at least he did most of the Uncharted ones. 63. Yeah, short. And it could be very good. I'm excited to see
Oh,
what
come
it
on.
really is,
Hit
because
the
all
ball.
we got was a cinematic.
This for another birdie.
And from the time that a cinematic is shown to the time that gameplay is shown, didn't break.
A par putt here.
A lot of things change.
Gets his par.
Because if you look at, let's say, Avowed, when that first cinematic was shown,
Nicely done for
that
par.
was an amazing cinematic. I was like, holy hell, what is this? And then when it finally showed gameplay, you're kind of like, oh, this is what that is. I'm still excited for Avowed, but that's what I mean. So, wait, it looks
There's
like
plenty of fairway.
from the trailer, you might be able to actually drive your own spacecraft, kind of like Starfield.
This sets him up very nicely for the next
If
shot.
that's true, I'm kind of hoping it's like a semi-open world, maybe more like Outer Worlds, where it's like an open area, But it's Intergalactic, the Heretic
Yep,
Prophets.
he's in
Apparently,
deep
you'll
grass.
be playing a bounty hunter.
He should be able to
But
handle
yeah,
this
it could
no
be pretty
problem.
Cool. Okami 2. I looked at what the first one was. Not interested. The Witcher 4. was announced. I was hoping that the remake of the first one
Kelly
was
looks
going
to
to
be into the wind. Important
well,
to
they were going to
control
show
the
something
ball
of
flight
that
here.
before they showed the fourth one, because I want to play the Witcher games.
This is right on the stick.
But
Oh, what a shot.
I want to start with the first one because it's kind of like Mass Effect, where your choices and everything follow through all the way to through the 3 games.
A birdie here, if it goes in. And that's a birdie.
And it showed that Ciri's going to be the protagonist, which, again, I know a lot about The Witcher 3, and from the end of it, I knew that's who was going to be the protagonist. I don't know why people thought that she wasn't going to be.
The safest play off the tee.
But the trailer was good. The trailer was pretty much the same as The Witcher 3. Cinematic trailer. Very, very similar, but I trust that they're going to make a good game, because Cyberpunk overall was a very good game, and its expansion. Of course, the start to Cyberpunk, the game was basically broken, or so, you know, for older consoles it was broken. For
It's on the green, but
high-end
frankly,
PCs
Kelly, it could have been better.
And like PS5 and stuff, it worked fine. I know, because I had almost no issues at all with the game, and I played on a PC that was not, you know, it wasn't the brand new or anything. I was playing with an older graphics card. But yeah, I'm excited for that. Excited for Naughty Dog's new thing. Elden
Check out
Ring
this
Night
shot.
Rain.
Looking very good.
It's a co-op spin-off game, which is very interesting. They said, I believe, that you can play it single player.
Kim trying to save par.
So that'd been fun. I had bosses from all the other
He drops it in for
Souls
par.
games, as far as I know. But I need to play some of those games. I need
Trying
to
to
play
string
Elden
together birdies.
Ring.
Takes the hole.
Because I have played around 15 to 20 hours of Elden Ring. I do really like it, but it's just something for me to really have to get used to, because I'm just not used to that type of game. But yeah, looks interesting.
Your target off the tee at number 5.
The guys
should be
who
just to the
made
left of
things
the
like Shadow of Colossus and Ico are making a new one. Codename Project Robot. I'm not interested in that. Those games don't interest me at all.
This will work out just fine for him.
So yeah, not interested in that. But Mafia: The Old Country. I need to play the Mafia games. Old Country looks good. Of course, that one was also just a cinematic. But, they have remastered the first and second one. So, need to play those.
This needs to be crushed to reach the green.
Yeah? Touch up the hill, wind in the face. This should be perfect. There was a game called Dispatch with a star-studded cast, which the game didn't interest me at all. But it's got Aaron Paul, Jeffrey Wright, Laura Bailey.
Went for it and pulled it off. It's on the green in 2. Just a solid approach there. Kelly can't do a whole lot better.
It's like a superhero
There's a severe
type
break
game,
here,
but really
to the left.
Didn't do anything for me. There's almost no break to the left, just that first foot, and then it breaks the rest of the way to the right. I swear, these people in there, wow.
Had a good chance there.
I guess I just blew through all of the break. And then Joseph Fair, the guy who did
Not
like
stopping
It
it back
Takes
to back.
Two.
No, we're going back to back to back birdies. Got it. For birdie.
I can't remember his other game. The one with the 2 criminals or whatever. No Way Out, I think it was. He announced another co-op game. Not interested, not into co-op stuff.
The most direct line to the green is straight over the gorse bushes. The less able can drive straight down the middle to the...
Since Capcom is bringing back Onimusha, which actually looked pretty cool. It kind of I
He
think
really
this is
drilled this
one
tee shot.
that looked like a kind of a Souls-like combat. I think this is one of them. Yeah, this one looked really, really cool. Way of the Sword. Yeah, that one looks really cool. Almost kind of like Neo. Which I do want to play Neo as well.
What a sweet swing.
And then of course, Obsidian announces Outer
on the
Worlds
green,
2 is coming
But a long,
in
long way
2025.
from
And
the hole.
they always have the most hilarious trailers for their stuff. Their first just cinematic for Outer Worlds 2 a few years ago was hilarious, and this one was even funnier. Because I love when they started off like from the creators of Knights of the Old Republic 2, Neverwinter
Useful.
Nights 2,
Useful shot.
Fallout
that
3,
useful.
to New Vegas.
Got this one on a good line.
That is a
Ooh,
good
that's gotta
lag from
hurt
there.
Anthony right there. Comes in original part 2.
Drops it for birdie.
And it's like a game that took 3 times as long to make, but will almost certainly be twice as big. It's so funny. It's hilarious. But it looks really good. My hopes for that game, because I really enjoyed the first one, and I thought they improved upon it with the DLC. The 2 DLCs were very good, especially the Murder on Eridanos. That one was really, really good. Well done.
He has smashed this one.
Unfortunately, one thing that I didn't enjoy about the game was the way it was. I don't know if it was the way it was lit, or just something about it was. It was almost like they took a watercolor painting and made it, made a moving video of it. And I don't know, that's just the way the visuals looked to me, and I don't really like that too much. I'm hoping maybe that'll change during number 2. But the whole time, me looking at it, it was like, I don't know. Oh, that was good.
Well played there.
But I could get over that because the writing was very good. I think
Putting now for birdie.
the combat was okay.
Nice little birdie putt there.
But Obsidian, when it comes to their games that aren't top-down, because they have Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2, they have Tyranny. Neverwinter Nights was top-down. When it comes to the games that aren't those, you have New Vegas,
Open champion.
Knights of the Republic 2. What else? I'm sure they have another one that I'm blanking on. There we go. The combat's never the greatest, because their strong suit really is their characters, their dialogue, the choices you have
Gotta be
throughout the
pleased
game.
with this shot.
And that kind of stuff was very well done in Outer Worlds 2.
Won't be the
I
easiest
feel
putt
like
from there.
they should have had more quirky characters in Outer Worlds 2. You really only had the Moon Man.
A
The
bit
guy
too
with
aggressive.
the moon has a helmet, like a helmet thing.
This for par.
He was like the most hilarious
rolls into par
character, but
putt.
he was only in one area. I think if you had maybe 2 or 3 more characters
This
kind
for
of
an
like
incredible
that,
6 birdies in a row. Wins the hole.
or if maybe you had a companion that was kind of really quirky like that, it would have been a little bit better. But overall, I did really enjoy it. Just touch up the combat, and I don't know. I don't know if they can do anything about the way it looks for me. If not, that's okay.
The perfect line
Last
is over
of
the
Us 2
prominent
coming to
bush, avoiding
PC,
the
Final
fairway
Fantasy
bunker.
7 coming to PC.
You are now
Don't care
facing
about
a
any
unique
of that.
phenomenon.
Because I already played Last of Us 2. In my opinion, that
This
game,
ball
like,
should find the
it
middle of the
was a
short
phenomenal game, except for They just ruined so many of the characters. Like, all the characters went into a complete 180 for some reason. I don't know, none of the characters were acting like themselves, or were not acting like they would have, you know, how long was it after the first game takes place?
Oh, that's tracking right at the flag.
Really?
That shot was right on target.
I think it's like, Ellie, what is she, 19 or something in number 2?
Oh, I hate
it's like
when that
6
happens.
6 to 8 years or something after the first game. I can't remember.
Makes par.
But yeah, like, I don't know, so many of the characters, like,
Putting for a lucky 7 straight birdies. Wins the hole.
none of them were likable. I don't know. And that's really what did it for me. Not the big thing that happens in the first couple hours. You know, that I knew was going to happen eventually. But I think the way that it ended up happening, it was kind of
Off the
like,
tee
I
for
don't
number
buy
10.
that it would have happened this way, you know?
This is going right where
And
you
that's
wanted
because
to
of
hit it.
the way that character was, and how you got to, you know, in that first game. It was like, I don't know. Borderlands 4 was announced, but I haven't been into Borderlands since the second game, so.
Oh, that's a syrupy swing right there.
What was the game? Because, like I said, IGN, another game that they don't even show on here, which was announced, was a Berserker, which I've seen some footage of the combat of that, and it looks really cool. And that's based on, like, a comic, I believe. That one looked really, really cool.
A tremendous approach here.
So this one, it's like a bittersweet
And
thing.
good night.
So Turok, it's getting a new Origins game.
A chance for
co-op.
8 straight birdies. Pinch me. I must be dreaming. Drops for birdie.
It's co-op. The people look like they're tribals. I'm not really into that. That's kind of why it's hard for me really to get into, like, what's it called? The Horizon games.
The 11th at St.
Because
Andrews
they're more
is
tribals. And I'm just like, it doesn't really interest me. I think 7 I should be fine with this wind. Oh man, that really just killed it in that slope. But so I didn't play any of the original Turoks. The only one I played was the one on the 360, just called Turok. And it had Ron Perlman. He was one of the characters. Who else? There was at least 1 or 2 more people. That were voicing some of the characters, but I absolutely loved that one. Ooh.
Whoa, look where that one ended up.
I did 90% of the game stealth, and it was awesome that you could do that.
That takes the match.
But yeah, so this one looks like it's probably just going to be one of those that you can probably play it single player, but it's more designed to be played multiplayer. So yeah, a little bit bittersweet with that one. Thick as Thieves, I don't even know what that one is. Oh, it's by the guy who did Deus Ex. Oh, we're facing off against Woods. Let's do it. Final battle. Not just that. Slay the Spire 2, the first one looks fun. But yeah. What's weird is the people who made Sifu are making a multiplayer soccer game. Don't understand that transition.
St. Andrews Golf Links. Golf in its purest form. This is where it all began more
That's
than
all really that
600
I
years
see
ago.
when it comes to
Today
the
I'm here with
announcements.
Scott Van Pelt, and we're ready to call some golf on this historic layout. So let's get it started down at the first tee.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome world number 1 from Windermere, Florida, Tiger Woods.
Man, he's just hitting that thing off the deck. Alright. Crazy. I mean, you just put it on the ground. Oh, there's you go. You got the tee. You forgot the tee. Only 255. I feel like you could have hit your 5-wood or something. But anyway, one thing that made me super disappointed
here's a good-looking
was
shot.
I know it's a remake.
Dialed in that approach.
But Silent Hill 2 not winning anything really hurts me because I absolutely love
Not bad.
that second
That's
game.
heading for the green.
And I just started the remake,
This
and it's
for
phenomenal
birdie.
so far.
Might drop in if it's got enough pace. This would be a birdie.
The acting
Not a
from
great
the main
effort.
guy, the sound design, the story, the characters are just absolutely amazing, and I know it's a remake. I know. But I still wish it
The
would have won
drive is
something
blind from the
because, like, Resident Evil 4 was up for Game of the Year
Well,
last
pick
year.
up the tee and start
that's a
walking,
remake.
because this will be just
You know,
fine.
And that's a remake that really didn't redo all that much. You know, it was still basically the same exact game. With Silent Hill 2, they added, you know, puzzles, they added some endings, you know, they added some significant stuff. They really modernized some of the gameplay, whereas Resident Evil 4, most of the gameplay was pretty much the same. With this wind, nah, I still can't hit a pitch. Damn. Let's go down. I don't even know if I can go that low.
Oh, this should find
Yeah.
the green.
Couldn't go that short. I don't know. Well, I mean, that's close
This
enough.
for another birdie.
I don't know what I could have done there to go under 50%. Oh, wow.
When you almost mishit your putter, Kelly,
I just didn't break.
it's not good.
That was for
Tiger
birdie.
gets it back on the second hole. But yeah, that really disappointed me. And another one was, even though I hadn't played any of the Game of the Year nominations. I've only finished one game that has come out this year, and that's
There's
Silent
plenty
Hill:
of
The Short
fairway to
Message.
the left of the
And
flag.
that's only 2 hours. I've only started 2 games that have come out this year: Silent Hill 2 Remake and The Short Message. But Black Myth Wukong, I thought deserved Game of the Year.
Nice swing there. He'll be
And-
happy with this tee shot.
A game that for me, for one, it's only accessible to people with the PS5. For 2, it's really
Not
just a
gonna be happy with this one.
platformer with super nostalgic things for PlayStation. You know, to me, that doesn't win Game of the Year.
Oh, this is headed right for the flag.
Um,
That was a very nice approach.
There's not really story. I don't even think there's voice acting in it. You know, it's literally just...
That's a great shot from
a
the sand. Had a good
platformer.
lie and took advantage.
It could be the best platformer in the world. If it's missing 2 humongous key components,
Drops for birdie.
to me, to make a fantastic video game, story, characters, great dialogue, you can't win, or you shouldn't win that Game of the Year. That's a big reason why I
The
kind of
safest
just
play
can't
off the
really
tee
get
here
into
at number
Nintendo
4 is to
games
aim
because
left.
yes, you know, like the Zelda games and stuff, they have a story and stuff like that. But the fact that none of the characters
Good swing there. That'll
really
play.
talk, or when they do, it's not like you're just reading a bubble because I don't know, they don't want to pay voice actors. I don't know what they want to do. But that's like a huge reason I can't really get into a lot of Nintendo games. Is the story, the characters, the dialogue. For me, it's just not there in the way that
Need some help to miss
I'm
the
interested.
deepest
And that's
of the rough
why,
now.
to me, like
About
Silent Hill
160
2,
yards from here.
they've never been able to recapture that because the characters have just never been as good.
That is
And the
a
story just
good-looking
has never
swing.
been, as good as in that second game. Ooh, didn't mean.
Still some work to be done here.
Hit that downhill slope. And from what I've seen with Black Myth Wukong, wow, it's just that was
This
almost
putt
dead straight
for par.
when it had a ton of break at the end of that putt.
He drops it in for par.
That had a I've watched a lot of a walkthrough from it, or playthrough.
Nicely done for par.
And the combat's very intricate, the way they tell the story through different stylized cutscenes is very unique. It's very cool. They have
Your target
these
off the tee at number
interesting
5.
characters and all that. Where, to me, like Astrobot didn't have any of those things. It was the graphics were fine, but they were. It was a cartoon basically, But that's my thoughts on it. Just have to wait until what's that? The next big thing. I think that's in like May. Before the next big game reveal
Call
thing
it
is.
200 yards, a bit less maybe, to the pin from here.
I don't know why I'm super excited with that, considering I haven't played anything new. I want to, but I just don't have that time, and I want to play. Oh wow, that didn't even. I thought the wind was gonna carry that above the hill.
Dialed in that approach.
It's like I just have all these older games I want to get through first before I get to the newer stuff,
Whoa, look where that one ended up.
Just like Silent Hill, I wanted to get through all of the old games, or as many as I could before touching the remake. Get in there. Oh.
Tiger with a birdie attempt here.
Oh, missed a chance there. Gets his par.
Even Witcher 4, I think they said it probably won't even be out until 2027.
That will win the hole.
I want to get through the first 3, and depending on when they announce that first game remake, if we don't see an announcement for that, I want to say by March.
The most direct line to the
I
green
might go
is
ahead and try to play the first. I've seen some gameplay of it, and it's very
Pipe
looks
that ball
very janky.
right down the middle.
Because I have played probably around 10 to 15 hours of the third one a long time ago, probably 8 years ago. Or no, not 8 years ago. It came out 9 years ago. Well, actually, no. By this time, it was probably 8 years ago. Wow, did I really get it that close to release?
Oh, that's a syrupy
51.
swing right there.
Dang it.
Not too bad. Should be an easy 2-putt at worst.
Yeah, it's just up the hill.
Good stroke.
Ooh. That was a weird one. It broke like a foot left and came back somehow.
A birdie opportunity. Missed opportunity there.
Ooh, that gives us going to 3 up.
a large bunker lies.
Yeah, there was. I guess I'll talk about it a little bit. Yeah, I don't really care. There was
What a
like
powerful
big
swing.
controversy, and this might just be controversy from the people who are the vocal majority, which are unfortunately the idiots, about the way the characters look in both Witcher 4 and Intergalactic. And like I said with the Witcher 3 cinematic, if you go back and look at the way Geralt looked in the Witcher 3 cinematic, to me, he looked very weird to what he looked like in the actual game. Like, he looks strange. And Ciri just has that more, oh, she looks too, like, close to reality, you know? And I think a lot of games are going to start to approach that
This
where
putt
it
for
kind of
birdie.
looks too real to where it feels odd.
Got it for birdie.
And they're like, she's ugly. It's like, for one, no,
Putting now
not really.
for birdie.
For two, that's not the way
It's
she's
in the
going to
hole
look when the
for
game
birdie.
comes out. Look at Geralt. He looked really weird in that first one. And when I say the first cinematic for Witcher 3, he looked like too smooth. Everything was really smooth.
In the
It was
1995
weird.
I'd guess this would land on the green.
And I think when graphics get really good, they tend to lose out on the... not how real the character looks, but how filtered they look. Because a lot of these, like when games come out with these
This would be
amazing
4
graphics,
consecutive
and you look at the way
birdies. Can
the
you handle
characters
it?
look, they look like they went through a filter.
And it's good!
Like, even if they have those blemishes on their face, like Ciri has a scar. I think the lady in Intergalactic even had some scars.
Wood seems to be up to the challenge of making
still
birdie
looks
here,
like
Kelly.
it went through a smoothing filter, and it looks very odd.
Wasn't very close with that roll, Kelly.
And even the lady in Intergalactic, she looked fine. To me. Yeah, she had a shaved head, but so do other people. Like, I don't know what people
The perfect
want.
line is over the prop.
Don't know what people want. Did you hate the way Nebula looks in Guardians of the
Don't be
Galaxy?
pleased with this.
I mean, granted, she's mostly a machine, but still. Look at Alien 3. Ripley still look good. Alien 3, shaved head. Granted, there was a very big, a plot reason why her head
Nice
should have been
approach.
shaved. and
This
the
should be
reason
on the
why-
green.
Maybe not the reason why she shaved it. I think she shaved it because everybody else has their head shaved. She wanted to look more like them, so maybe they would not. mess with
Nicely
her
played for
as
birdie.
much, because they would look at her with a shaved head and go, I don't know, I want that.
Chance for birdie.
Looks like a man. But they had like,
Just a poor putt.
in that prison planet they had lice and everything. That's why everybody's head was shaved, so nobody got that.
Off the tee from
And
number
not
10.
to be any
One-
like gross or anything, but I read a lot of like things
A solid
that
drive.
are like in medical journals and stuff, and one reason why like things like crabs are becoming like so like you don't hear about it anymore is because people shave so much now, So. But anyway, that was a Ripley 3 tangent, or Alien 3 tangent, and why Ripley had a shaved head. Man, it's the
Kelly, that looks like a perfect
I tried
line.
to go 70 something. 95.
This for an incredible 6 birdies in a row.
The distance dispersion on these clubs are crazy.
A little too much mustard on this one.
Yeah, just
I've
look
seen
hard.
many poor putts in my day, and this ranks right up there.
But anyway, I think the characters look fine. I think.
And that's
What
a birdie.
birdie putt from Tiger. I'm 100% confident that the gameplay from both Intergalactic and Witcher 4 is going to be phenomenal, because The gameplay in Witcher 3 is great. The gameplay in
The
Cyberpunk is
11th
great.
at St. Andrews is one.
And the gameplay in Uncharted and Last of Us is great. It's all going to come down to story and character.
I think this is going to be harder than expected.
So yeah.
This is dead at it.
That's my take on it. What do you guys think?
Just a solid approach there. Kelly can't do a whole lot better.
Oh, he doesn't get up the hill. Blasted
A bad
by
stroke on that putt.
16 feet. Holy shit. Tiger, what are you doing?
Nice putt. Did everything right except fall.
Did have a double bogey on this par 3. Oh my god.
That wasn't
9%.
that hard a putt.
A 2-putt par.
Whatever, we still won the hole.
The 12th hole is a magnificent short par 4. Nicknamed.
I mean, we could possibly get on this one.
This one's going to split the fairway.
Not the last round, but the second round. I think so because we eagled a par 4 putt by putting it in.
It's definitely in the deep stuff. Hopefully the lie isn't too bad.
Oh yeah, and like Shadow of the Erdtree, the expansion for Elden Ring was also announced as a Game of the Year contender. I also don't really think that should be in the nomination for Game of the Year. It's an expansion, and it is,
Made it!
There we go, that's how you do that. It is a humongous expansion and everything, but for one, it requires you to have the base game and everything, and it's not a full game on its own.
On the 13th, the drive should...
So to me, it shouldn't be included. Okay, I was gonna say get over that bunker. That shouldn't have been included to me, but I guess you could make the same for like why a remake should not be included. I think a remake is fine being in. I think a remaster shouldn't be included. Like if they remastered like
Not gonna be
Fallout
happy
3
with
or
this
New
one.
Vegas, and it was entered into Game of the Year, I'd be like no, because literally everything is the same. You just made the graphics and the controls a little bit easier, a little bit nicer.
That shot was right on target.
Because to me, a remake should add something. Like,
I can't believe that shot.
I
Well
feel
played.
like the Dead Space remake, I don't know if it added enough. The same with the Resident Evil 4 remake. Now
Looking
with the
for
Dead Space one,
back-to-back
it did at
birdies
least
here.
add, an ending, a secret ending, and it added some
And that'll do it.
New Game Plus stuff that I did do. Whereas the Resident Evil 4 one, I don't think it added any of that. The consecutive wins tracking Tiger Trophy. Player of the month for May, my birthday month. 7-Up. And again with Silent Hill 2, it added endings, it added gameplay elements, puzzles, everything like that. EA Sports, I don't want your sponsor, Jay Lindenberg. I've never worn any of your stuff, but it looks nice. The belt buckle looks nice. Completed all of the rookie level objectives and advanced to champion. You are now eligible to qualify for the FedEx Cup playoffs. Check the PGA Tour season main menu for your updated objectives. Cool. We have PGA Tour Champions event. So this one, it gives me back to January? God damn it. Alright, so I guess we had to get through an amateur. We couldn't even play a full season? What? That's so weird. Alright, let's look at stats and objective. Win 2 majors. Qualify for the FedEx Cup playoffs. Win the FedEx Cup playoffs championship. Alright, this is gonna be a longer one than I thought then. Oh man. Oh, that's pretty cool. It tells you the equipped items you have. That's funny. Let's go to skills, see what we got here. Ah, almost maxed on spin. Alright, so we only need 1 more on luck, 1 more on spin, and it looks like 3 more on approach. Not too bad. Let's check out clubs and stuff. Can't remember where to go with that. But like one thing that even if the game was a masterpiece, which is unfortunately it's not great. The Thing remastered. You know, I finished that and it's an okay game. The remaster really just made it accessible, more accessible to play, you know. This is all the polos? Oh, I went backwards. Look at this fire one, level 2. Cowboy shirt. Level 2, level 3, there we go, this is a nice one. Pretty nice. Let's grab that. Bobby Jones. Nice professional shirt. Oh, there's a 3, but it's still like Nike. Okay, so we need Nike sponsorship for that. Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods. Level 4, which are EA Sports, but we have an EA Sports sponsor. So that's kind of weird. Alright, let's check out the pants. Oh. Oh my god, these are level 4, but I don't know if I can... Oh, they're so ugly. These are some shorts. Level 4 shorts. I can go with these. Yeah, they look nice. Tiger Woods stuff is level 4. Shoes. Got level 3. I don't know what shoes we had. Those are 3 as well. LX size sneakers. Looks like 2 leaves is what they look like. That's same exact thing, so it's your preference, I guess, for what you want. Adidas, all day I dream about you know what. It's a great Korn song. I have to get new shoes. My swing, because I swing with, you know, all I got and everything. My left shoe always develops a hole in the left side. Or no, my right shoe develops a hole in my left side all the time. We got on pretty much the best glove. Got that one. I honestly would rather pink than gold, so. Yeah, we got on the best glove. Hats. Level 4, that's an EA hat. Am I gonna have to stoop to that level? Headbands. We're in a headband playing golf. Oh, the bag is level 4? What kind of BS is this? Man. Alright. Level 4 hats. Get these on, which are 3s. Alright, so we got the best shades. 3 is locked. We got a 2. 3. What is this? A ring. Turquoise ring. What in the hell? Okay, there we go. Watch. Oakley watch. I did not know Oakley made watches. What? Put that on your left hand. Ah, but I like the one with the radioactive thing. Ooh, level 4. Okay. I'll get that one. Miscellaneous. Hair dye. Well, at least that doesn't give you any luck or anything. Oh my god. Alright, how about we put a... Oh no, we have 2 things on our wrist, which are at 3 and 4, I think, so that's... We got better ones. These are my kind of socks. Wow, I don't like them going that high. There we go. Alright, check out the clubs. And the gold one's level 3. What's ours? Ours is level 2. I don't know if we're getting any better yet. Oh, we can't get a level 4. EA. Ugh. Sickens me, to be honest. Sickens me that EA is the best stuff. I hate that so much. Okay, we have some level 4 stuff from Nike. Maybe we get a Nike sponsorship before the end of this and get some of those. But for right now, stick with the best that we can do. And unfortunately, that's EA. Yeah, okay, so Nike right now is the only other level 4. Other than EA's gold stuff. Looks awful. Oh, no level 4 from... Oh, never mind. Say no level 4 from EA, but... Alright, unfortunately we decked out in all freaking gold shit. Gold shaft. Oh, here we go. This one's... I don't know what that is. This one's better. Better color, anyway. Silver. I like the color we got. Aldila Voodoo. I just like that name. Who do you voodoo, bitch? Anybody remember that? Huh? First Dead Island? Yeah, level 3 from EA. Yeah. Well, they gotta be the ugliest balls ever. I got some normal ones. What was that? Locked. Do have some decent level 4s, but right now... Level 3. Level 4. Grips, I think, yeah, it's just the one. Can you change the color? Yeah. Alright. Decked out in mostly EA stuff, unfortunately. But that's where we're gonna go ahead and end this one. When we come back, we'll be starting our for real PGA Tour season. Yeah, but anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day, and I'll see you. Bye.